Good morning, everyone. I'm Fred. Welcome to the Daria Reactions. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. For those who are new here, let me explain what we're doing. This is a reaction series, obviously focusing on MTV's Daria. We watched the episode in full. You get my as it is reactions. You also get my on the spot commentary, and we also do a discussion on themes of the episode and stuff of that nature. However, these are not my first time watching these episodes. I was in high school when Daria was airing on MTV. Yes, I am old. I am fat. I am very much aware of this. All right, but no one else is covering Daria here on YouTube, and might as well be me, right? Uh, so, but it's been like over 25 years, and the cases I've seen of a lot of these episodes, especially for those from season three on back, since season three was actually 25 years ago. I will have to adjust that phrasing when we get to season four, because we are up to episode 10 of season three, as we'll be covering the episode Speedtrapped. What do I remember about this episode? And let me put it mildly, it's not much, other than the fact that Daria gets her license. Jane, Trent, and Mystic Spiral get pulled over and they can't make bail. Daria has to go take bail money to get him out of jail. And Quinn comes along for the ride, and hilarity and shenanigans ensued. So it's basically, I think in general, this was this is a Daria Quinn episode, and it kind of and when I think about it, there were a number of episodes of other shows that had like the lead character is a bit of an odd couple being in a car on a road trip type situation for an extended period of time. Arguably, the one that most people would probably of my age would think of is the episode where Will and Carlton get pulled over in an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air, being like the prime example there, at least in terms for comedic effect. Anyway, we are using the infamous Daria DVD complete series on DVD box set. And this is the last episode on the disc, and so this is going to be a fun fact for everybody here watching this one here. So I'm revealing this here now. Granted, you might have picked up hints last week. The episodes for Lane Miserabilis and Jacob Hearts and this one here, Speedtrapped, I recorded them all on the same night, back to back to back. At this exact moment right now, it is 3:02 a.m. in the morning. So these were all recorded on the same day. Of course, this is assuming you don't look at the descriptions and actually notice that I do put the recorded date on there, so you could tell that way when episodes are recorded. So I am more wired and tired, but I'm fully admitting that this up here at this point in time. So with that said, obviously, again, also for those who don't know, you won't be hearing audio from it because I do like almost a near running commentary. Display capture is up. We do turn the blurs on and off here, and as it says, you can tell we're using the DVDs for this. And also, when we have the menus up here, just in case they have like the Daria Day thing to pull from for like the intros and shorts here, and we do. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing what this is here. Well, that's an adorable outfit for these two. Yes, she has. What is great about the Daria Day intros here is that the only animation on them are in the facial expressions for Daria and Jane. So limited animation there, but it's perfect. Mike? Oh, it's the driving instructor. Oh, parallel parking. Let me say this. Most folks know I don't drive, but the reason why I have never let my driver's license expired was because I don't want to go through this issue again of having to go through parallel parking and such. Well, Daria's driving license picture is actually better than mine. How long has that cake been in there? How many times did Daria take the driving test? Hey, Mystic Spiral has more than two members. Oh wait, no, there more than three members because we always knew there was the drummer. World tour, man, world tour. It ain't Daria's no more. It's a very small world. Jane already has her license. Neat. They broke the cake. The killer whale who can practice law is that like a reference to Frozen caveman lawyer? Oh, they're going off of marriage counseling, aren't they? Question is why? Because Jake and Helen don't really have many marital. No, I take that back. There was a couple episodes back in Lane Misery Alibis. There was some marital issues there. The fashion club is here, and this is interesting. You know, think about it. Is this the first time all five have been in the same shot at one time? Jane's already in jail. He's a criminale. Oh my goodness. Well, that is, yeah. Good thing that they were white, but it's like one would assume that she would have gotten her wish if Max was non-white. Max is acts tough, but yeah, he's a softie. Yes, it's definitely the shoes. Poor Daria, she has a migraine and what is? Yes, read it. She's reading Trent's songs. No, no, no. That's that's the next big hit for Mystic Spiral. My question is: are those sunglasses or are those Quinn's actual glasses? It is interesting that it's like, yeah, it's like Quinn jumps in the car and it says like, yeah, you're not going on a road trip to who knows where. That's crazy. Wow, it's oh my goodness, is Quinn driving? That's a good question. Oh no, cute hitchhiker. Yeah, she does. Okay, yeah, Quinn is certainly blackmailing Daria here. That's kind of clever. Dude does have a unique design, which is actually pretty clever. And Daria is just not having it today. Dude is a roadie. Nice design there that Jane is doing, and she wants it on her arm. dude, dude is sounding like he's related to Boomhauer on King of the Hill. Daria watched Little House on the Prairie. Thinking about when Daria's age here, she's 17 in 1999, so she would have seen reruns. Yeah, so it kind of the timeline kind of lines up there. Conway Twitty. Yes, Jane knows how to stand up for herself. Welcome to Mad Dogs. They got beer and they got ice. Took 2 hours? Time is flying fast in this episode. Daria is a cowgirl. That's quite clever. That's kind of a unique thing here with this Daria and Quinn together on this road trip. You think that I don't think Trent's buying it, but he could be. Yeah, Trent isn't buying it. Yeah, he's like, you got a lot of stories. Okay, yeah. Trent is a lot smarter than he appears. Uh, The birth of so this is a dude that's claiming everything in rock and roll from like the 60s and the 70s. Is he gonna like what he sees? Hey, well, at least they made it to the sheriff's office. Oh, he stole their money. He stole. He, what do you mean it's not entirely true? Oh, Gwen. Oh my goodness, Quinn. Yeah, Quinn. Yeah, unexpected, and it's Quinn's fault. But the cut away to the commercial bumper was actually quite clever there. Yeah. Yes, live bands and hoedowns. Yeah, how many bars have Quinn been in if she says they're all alike? Yeah, there's a number of cowboys there. Yeah, that's yeah. They got a few people who sing in their country music. So this is not. This is another episode where Quinn is giving Daria advice on how to act. Is she a problem solver? Of course she is, and that's going to draw attention. Lawndale's a suburb? Okay. Uh, oh my goodness, they're gonna get there. She's gonna get money from these people. Oh my. Oh wow, Quinn. Daria is actually stepping up here. Wow, she's taking advantage of learning about Conway Twitty and Travis singing the songs. To reference here to prove that they're not taking advantage. That's cool. That's quite clever. Chasing her husband with a skillet. Where are they? The sheriff. Dramatic music is dramatic. Somebody go first. Oh, at least they're walking together. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're taking care of kids at a party. These kids have big heads. Huh. All right. Good question. This is oddly adorable. Okay, it might be because it's nearly 3 a.m. Excuse me, 3:30 in the morning. But that was cute. No, she didn't. Uh, yeah, it's funny how Jane pointing out that that Daria and Jane can get along, but it's not the first time. That's this is an interesting episode. She, she's gonna run him down. Run him down, Daria. Run him down. Okay, so all right. So again, it is nearly 3:30 in the morning here. At the time I'm recording this one, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's the third of three of these that I'm recording back to back to back here. Um, the whole setup for Daria to go bail out Jane and Mystic Spiral is actually, it's really rushed, and it's clearly designed, it's set up to so that you get as much time with Daria and Quinn in the car with picking up Travis, the singing cowboy, and taking him over for the ride, and also like the bonding moments of like, okay, we've seen that Quinn has the overconfidence and what Daria is a bit more timid. But this episode does raises a lot of questions about Quinn. First and foremost, when did she learn how to drive? And we do know, obviously, we're going back into season one, definitely season one territory. Uh, there was an episode, and I forget which one it is, where she's scheduling dates, like when she'll break up with certain people and stuff like that, based on like, okay, do they have a car, do they have a boat, and stuff like that. She's clearly, and this is where Quinn's cleverness is clearly is like she's taking advantage of the dude to make sure she gets these various experiences. So clearly, at some point in time, she was dating somebody who had a car, who taught her how to drive, and so she has that confidence there. But the other question is, when the hell was Quinn in an actual bar, and how many bars was she into where she says, "Oh, it's just a bar, Daria. They're all alike." It's like, when the hell did that happen? It's like that raises a number of questions about Quinn, and also it does bring back something that we have not that has thankfully has not been revisited much since like the first few episodes of season one, which is like the older guys on hitting on Quinn. Uh, but it again, it does raise a number of questions there. Uh, the payoff with them finding is like instead of like, okay, Jane and Trent and the rest of the band are no longer in jail, that they're with the sheriff, and it's like, oh, they are working off their debt, uh being entertainers at a kid's birthday party, Jane doing temporary tattoos, and Mystic Spiral doing like hard, like alternative rock versions of "I've Been Working on the Railroad" with some dude that they meet in the jail cell who claims to have taught Hendrix, who drew Hendrix to the dentist when he broke his tooth playing the guitar with his teeth, or teaching Gene Simmons how to put on makeup and stuff like that. It's a fun little side bit there for. It's like all the pieces kind of work together for like. I'm gonna have to say this is like it's a cute episode. Like it's not particularly deep, especially when you're coming off of Again, I just watched Jake of Hearts right before this episode, so you're coming off of something that had like some deep messages and stuff that's like quite profound thinking, like talking about Jake's character and things of that sort. And then you have this real lighthearted, almost like to slight extent a screwball comedy, uh, in terms of its base premise. But that is what it is. Oh boy, yeah. Again, it's exactly 3:28 a.m. at this moment here. But yeah, it's a nice episode. It's certainly a palate cleanser coming off of that much more heavy episode. I'm trying to think of anything else. but know what the problem is here? There's not really much meat on the bones. Well, except maybe that scene where it's like, okay, the revelation that Quinn spent the money that was meant for the bail Jane and Mystic Spiral out of jail for a cute cowgirl outfit, and to give the rest of the Travis the hitchhiker. And the fake out there with the commercial bumpers, as I said, that was quite clever in its own right. And then that coming back into play is like, okay, it's like Quinn basically giving like the sob story, telling the truth, to like get like some, because that could have been played out a couple of different ways. Like, would it have been played out here that she was either going trying to get the dudes, the people in that bar, to find Travis? Because Quinn's intention is not totally there fully until like the first dude says like, yeah, I've been pulled over. It's like, here's $10. This would help. And then you have the payoff. Well, was payoff, or at least a follow up there, where all the people in the bar start questioning Quinn. It's like, yeah, you're just a couple of slick girls from the suburbs who are just trying to take advantage of us. And then Daria's like quoting Conway Twitty songs or lyrics to actually to prove that they're not taking advantage of them. Although if anything, it just got their help to help Jane and Trent and the guys get out of jail, which it turns out they didn't need the money that they earned, that they got from those fine folks. Instead, they end up with that money. It's like, okay, I'm guessing at this point it's like Daria and Quinn will split that. Or does it go back to Jane or does it get given back to Jane because it's money that technically Quinn owes her at this point? I guess it depends on how much they got. Anyway. With that said, again, I'm tired. Again, it is now exactly 3:30 in the morning. So, we'll wrap this up here. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe if you're so inclined. And we'll see you in the next video, which I'm not even sure what the next episode is at this point. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.